Oh my word, what a way to open. I'm just like, have a coughing fit there. Welcome, everyone, to Breadsplay. I've got quite an interesting one today because I'm going to be playing two different versions of the same game. Yes, Once Upon a Mouse. I'm not going to read that intro. I'm not going to bore you with that. However, this was a suggestion from Minifridgeinthia, who's a good friend of mine, and he suggested that I take a look at Castle of Illusion, either the Master System or Megadrive version. But this is the interesting bit. This game is completely different for the Master System and the Megadrive versions. It's two completely separate games. So I kind of want to look at both and compare them. So we're going to look first of all at the Master System version of Castle of Illusion. So let's begin. Let's go on with it. There's an old man. Kind of looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi, so I've got to do a bit of an old man voice for him. You must find the 7 gems of the rainbow. They will give you the power to overcome miserable. I love that. The villain is a witch, and she's called Miserable. Miserable, you get it? Like, miserable. Do you get it? But be careful. The gems are protected by the Masters of Illusion. Thanks, Obi-Wan. Then Mickey goes in the castle there. Lovely. Right. So the interesting thing about this game, I don't know if anyone watching is familiar with Castle of Illusion, but it's quite a well-known classic for the Mega Drive. A lot of people, including myself, hadn't actually played the Master System version, but these 3 doors are actually 3 completely different levels. I'm going to go to the first level, which is the forest, which is what most people know from this game. So let's go into the woodland area. The music is so happy. It's so pleasant. First enemy, here comes the tree boy. The other thing is with this, I think the controls are pretty solid in this game. However, if you can't just jump on enemies whilst you're in the air, you have to press the other. Oh my word! See, you have to press the other button, and then you do a butt bounce. You can even break objects such as these rocks with a butt bounce. So this is the Master System version. Now the thing is, a lot of people are so eager to talk about the Sega Mega Drive, but absolutely no one talks about the Master System. And I think that's a huge shame, because the Master System, in my opinion, is so underrated. It's got so many good games, and I love the way that the 8-bit music sounds with it, because it is an 8-bit console. And I actually think, graphically, the Master System looks better than the NES. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, just singing the praises of the Master System there. Let's talk about this game. I have just been hit by this spider. Can I have some of this? Have some of that! The 2-in-1. 2 in what? 2 for the price of 1. It's like Tesco's in you. That's the that butterfly thing is so weird, because he kind of like warps himself into the wall invisibly. I think I needed that barrel to get up there, didn't I? For goodness sake, hold on. I hope it respawns, it does. But unfortunately for me, the enemies respawn too. So an interesting thing about this game is it's mechanically very different to the Mega Drive version. Because in the Mega Drive version, you don't pick objects up and things like that. I think you still have the butt bounce, which is like an interesting attack. I wish you could just jump on enemies' heads, but you have to sort of switch to the butt bounce mode whilst you're in the air. Ooh, look at all this cake. There's loads of it. Right, now what am I supposed to do? Turns out going down there is completely pointless, so let's climb back up. Up we go. These like plants are so annoying. Speak of the devil, those seeds that they burst out at you. You try to dodge them and you get hit by something else. It's like, enough of it, enough. Wait, hang on, there's a chest up there. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm dead. The mouse is dead. They don't give you like, enough space to move out of the way and jump on them because of the way they're positioned. Here we go. Have some of that. What have we got up here? Ooh, a coin. That'll do just nicely. Ah, hidden cake and coins. Nothing wrong with a bit of cake and coin. So let's go down this ladder, which I believe is the right way we should be going. It is also happy, by the way, aside from the creatures and the flowers trying to end Mickey's life. It's quite cheerful, all the music and the visuals and everything. Leave me alone. I'm getting hit by everything. Like, it's not even particularly difficult, this game, but I'm getting hit by absolutely everything. What's up here? More secrets. There's a lot of hidden secrets in this game. It kind of reminds me of in Mario. It's got like a secret level. Where there's a secret part where you go into the different pipes that go to secret levels. Kind of hidden away there. That bat just fell down. Oh, okay, never mind. It's still alive. Thought the bat was just falling down to its death, but it does actually fly back up. My days, look at this. Oh, that hurts you as well. Come off it. I'm useless at these sort of jumping puzzles. I'm gonna die here, I'm sure. No, I'm still alive. Trying to, like, align yourself perfectly. Oh, we got an apple. Trying to align yourself perfectly for those jumps that have enemies on the platforms. I always seem to struggle with that. It really throws me off. Knocks me for 6. Here we are. Oh my word, it's the boss. It's the boss battle. Look out for them leaves. Because the leaves do hurt you. Come here then, come on. Have some of that. So interestingly, this boss is in the Megadrive version as well, but it's completely different. Like, the way that you fight him is different. His attack pattern is different. The music is different. I actually think the music is a lot better in the Megadrive version for the boss battle. So that was the Master System version, but now let's move over to the Megadrive version of Castle of Illusion. The first thing that you're going to notice is that graphically it's obviously considerably better. Oh, here's the old man again. I gotta read this again. Hang on. Harry, before Miserable uses her powers of illusion... I didn't even have a chance to finish that. You must find the 7 gems of the rainbow. They will give you the... Yeah, same stuff, same story, same dialogue, pretty much. Interestingly now, though, there's those 3 doors. What kind of room is behind this door? You can't actually pick what one you want to go in. It makes you go into the forest. So the first thing that you're going to immediately notice is the graphics are hugely better. Hugely. Because it's 16-bit. The background has a lot more going on. Even like the foreground with these little plants going in the shape of love hearts. Again, very cheery music. It's actually the same piece of music, but obviously different. Now, it's the same piece of music, but sounds different because it's 16-bit, is what I was trying to say. Now, we have a different attack. You can chuck apples, which you couldn't do in the Master System version. You can, oh my word, you could pick up items in the Master System version and throw them. But this game instead has you throwing apples forwards at your enemies like that. It's actually, I prefer the system of having the apples because it's just a consistent attack. You always have them on you. You can just chuck them whenever you want. I missed that first one there. Very sloppy of me. So again, this level is still a forest, but the layout is different. The enemies are different. The combat is different. It's a completely different game. Those flowers are still annoying. They're not quite as annoying as they were before. But they do still do my boxing. I'm sick of them. I hate flowers after this game. The design of these plants, trees, is completely different as well. Because they look more menacing in the Master System version, in my opinion. Here we go, let's go on the swing. I always have issue with swings on vines and stuff in games because they're so inconsistent as to whether your character actually grabs them or not. Also, you can get free kills on those. You don't even have to do anything, you just swing into them and it automatically kills them. The frame rate, this is weird, the frame rate of this game drops whilst you're on a vine. I think it might be because the Sega here is like struggling to like process it, you going across like that. It looks really janky, do you see what I mean? Free kill from the vine, I love that. Oh my days, is an apple. Whoop! Get down. That's like the revenge of the apples. That's like the father of the apples wants to come and kill me for stealing his children. Oh my word, he's coming at me again. He's coming at me. He's out for blood, that apple. This part is sort of similar to, you know, we have to jump across those leaves, but it feels like a different stage I'm on because the music's different. The visuals are completely different. It's kind of eerie and kind of creepy. And there's new enemies as well with these... I think they're spiders? They're spiders, but they look more like bees. They are spiders, though. I like the sort of raindrops in the background as well on the cobwebs. It's a pretty looking stage, but it's just kind of creepy. Right, we've done that. I talk about that being creepy. Now we come to an actual creepy part with the haunted woods. I love that transition there from nice and peaceful to dark and gloomy. I'm supposed to be up here. Let's go back up. I always struggle with these for some reason, because in order to jump up the ghosts, that's a very weird sentence, up the ghosts, you have to sort of time your butt bounce perfectly. Here we go. I always struggle with that as well for some reason, because I never seem to get the timing down, but I'm doing alright, saying I never do it right, because you can't just do a normal bounce, you have to like perfectly bounce down. Oh, look, he knocked his head on the wall. Hang on, that's brilliant. He like kind of gonks his head on the ceiling. Well, didn't do it last time. There you go. I could do that for hours. That's brilliant. Probably giving him an headache doing that. Oh, look at that. Look how many enemies there are. I'm trying to hit the... There we go. Lovely stuff. Let's proceed onward. See, I'm not getting hit as much by everything as I was in the Master System version of this game. It's just an extra life down there, that's all. Let's go back up. This is instead of the ladders going down into like the cavernous area. And now we're at the boss battle. Here we are. This is Old Man Log of the woodland. Here we go, butt bounce. The music for the boss battle is so much better in the Master System version. It's so much more epic and powerful and memorable. I can't even remember what the Master System version sounds like. Plus this boss is easier, because like his acorns are very, very easy to dodge. I say that, I've been hit once by it. It's kind of, like, he is easier though, he's easier to dodge his attacks and stuff. Plus you've got your apples that you can throw. So you don't even have to go over to him to a bounce or anything. Just kind of move out the way, lob your apple. I wonder if it does less damage though to lob the apple. I'm gonna go bounce on his head now, here we go. Ugh. How many hits does he take? Just die already. Die. Have that, you log. Have some of that. You get given this really pretty looking gem. But yeah, that's basically it. That's all I have for today. I just wanted to show the differences between the two. I kind of like both of them. They're both good in their own ways. I think the Master System version is more difficult, only because I got hit more by everything. But that's all I have now for these. If you would like me to look at more of this game, I'd be more than happy to do so. Because like I said, I'm aware that this game is very beloved. But that's Castle of Illusion, Master System and Megadrive. Bread out.